Okay, so for this problem, let's distribute through the parentheses first. Then we'll try to get everything on the same side of the equal sign and factor it. Okay, 2x squared times 3x is 6x to the third power. 2x squared times negative 7 is negative 14x squared. 3x squared times x is 3x cubed. And 3x squared times negative 3 is negative 9x squared. So now we want to get everything on the same side of the equal sign. So I'm going to take away 3x cubed from both sides. I'm going to add 9x squared to both sides. And I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. The result is 6x cubed minus 3x cubed is 3x cubed. Negative 14x squared plus 9x squared is negative 5x squared. And then minus 2x. And this equals 0 on the other side. So now we're ready to start our factoring process. We'll just try guessing one for this, because there's not too many choices here. Well, actually there's one thing we have to do first, which is to factor out x. There's an x in every term. So first of all, we factor out that x. So it's x times 3x squared minus 5x minus 2. That's the first factoring, the greatest common factor from each term. Now we try to factor this polynomial to finish it. So we have to have a 3x times an x to get a 3x squared. And we have to have a plus and a minus and a 2 and a 1. So let's put the 2 here, because then there's a 3x times 2 will be 6x. That'll make sure it's a negative 6x. And we need a 1 here. A plus 1 does the trick, because 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Notice that the middle term is 3x times negative 2, which is negative 6x, plus 1x, which is negative 5x. So that's the correct factorization. Therefore, when x is 0, the product of the whole thing is 0, because 0 times anything is 0. 3x equaling negative 1 will give a solution. That means that x is equal to, dividing both sides by 3 here, x equals negative 1/3 will be another solution. Notice if x is negative 1/3, 3 times negative 1/3 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0, so that'll make the entire product 0. And finally, if x equals 2, that'll make that last term 0. So the solution set is the set containing these three numbers. Negative 1/3, 0, and 2. So this is the solution set for this problem.